everyone, it's Hairyfrankfurt, and you should subscribe because I'm going to teach you how to pack for a move. If you didn't know, I am moving tomorrow, which means the day you are watching this or the day it gets uploaded, I will be in the process of moving, and I figured I'm going to teach you how to pack all of your things. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm actually the best at packing, and the biggest thing with packing is that you need to make sure that you keep your bedroom neat and tidy all of the time. You need to make sure that everything has a spot and it's in that spot and you're not holding on to trash. So if you want to know the first step, like, you honestly cannot pack without making sure that you aren't holding on to shit that doesn't fucking matter. Now, the biggest tip that I want to give you guys when it comes to packing is that sometimes you will hold on to shit. It happens. So what you want to do is to make sure that your packing process is smooth, it's moving, it's not taking you forever, and you're not stuck doing it the day before you move. You want to make sure that you go through every single individual item and make sure that it's worth taking with you on the move. This is a lot easier if you have plenty of time to decide that. Doing it the day before, you're probably just going to take everything anyways. It's really important that for every single individual item, you are looking back on all of the memories you have with it. You're looking at, how you got that specific thing, how you're going to be using it in the new place that you're moving into, and generally just spending about, not very long, like 5 to 10, maybe 20 minutes on every single thing that you own. The whole point of packing, you want to get everything into boxes and move as fast as possible. So ensuring that you are procrastinating and getting distracted and spending an entire day looking at a specific item and talking to yourself in your mind about all the times you've used that specific item, that is the best way to pack efficiently, honestly. A great example of examining a specific object to ensure that it is worthy of taking to your new apartment is this clock. Now, the history of this clock, it's covered in dust because it actually got rained on quite a bit when I lived in Sydney. It used to live on my windowsill, the window was open, the rain came in, it got covered in dirt and dust, and I've never cleaned it, I've never used it. I actually got it from an ex when he went to Thailand. I've never put batteries in it, I don't think it works anymore because it's been rained on. I am getting dust in my eye right now because of this fucking thing. It's literally disgusting. So of course, this is the kind of thing that will be coming with me to my new apartment. Make sure that you are looking at every single thing. I don't care if it's just like a piece of paper. You want to read everything that's written on that piece of paper. Try and remember when you wrote that stuff down. Try and remember what kind of headspace you were in when you were writing that note. Just really make sure that your packing is efficient. And it won't be if you don't do this. So spend as much time as possible on each and every individual item the day before you move, because it's obviously not like you avoiding getting the job done. That's not what that is. That is you ensuring that every item has a purpose in your life. Another thing that you need to make sure you're doing is make a video before you actually even start packing on the day before your move. So this video right here I am making because I am explaining to you how to pack, and that is the most important part of packing, really. Bragging about your ability to pack, talking about it, thinking about it, dreaming about it, but not actually doing it. That's like the least important part of the entire experience. I mean, you could honestly do without it. When you move places, you don't actually need to pack. You just need to say that you've packed and talk about packing. And like last night, I did a live stream where I said I should probably be packing. And I had a box nearby, and I promised that I would be packing throughout the stream, but I didn't, because that would defeat the purpose. Like, that would just be a waste of my time. And like I said, I move tomorrow, so like, I don't know what time it is now. I woke up at 5, I spent a couple of hours doing something, a couple of other hours doing something else. Now I'm spending time doing this, the most important part of packing to move, and I'm certainly not procrastinating or distracting myself at all. And I mean, even if I was, it doesn't really matter, because this is the most important part of the entire packing experience, and ensuring that everything is done correctly is done by not doing it at all, really. The best way you can do something is just not do it, because you can't get it wrong if you don't try. You also can't get it right, but that's not the point. The point is, if you don't do something, you can't do it wrong. Unbeatable logic right here, ladies and gentlemen. Unbeatable logic here on Hairyfrankfurt. A lot of people say that they throw a whole bunch of stuff out when they go to pack, and honestly, I just think that that is wasteful. You could donate it, yeah, sure, but that's just too generous. So you will see that I have some things that are, I've never used them. but I need to keep them because the thing with things that you don't use, specific items that you have never used ever and never even thought of in your day-to-day life. You've never been like, oh, I should make sure I use insert thing. If you've never used it, if you then throw it away or give it to someone else, especially someone in need of that specific item who is desperate for that specific item, you will never know in the future that you'll never be able to use it again. Like, I mean, for the first time. So it's really important that you don't give things to people in need. You need to cling to every single thing that you have, even if you've never used it, because there may come a time in your life where you do. For example, this fucking whatever the fuck this is. I might use it, I might need it. It's got no purpose, literally no purpose, but I don't want to throw it out. I don't want to give it to someone. There's literally no reason for me to need it, but just in case, you know. So I need it. I'm keeping it. It's coming with me. We're putting it in a box right as we speak. Another thing that you want to do while you're moving is while you're putting, especially with your clothes, when you're putting all your clothes into a box, make sure everything still fits you. This will take up more time and will actually prevent you from putting things into boxes and putting those boxes into the truck to go to the new place. And as a result, you're not doing any of the packing that you said that you would, which is great because, as I said before, you need to talk about it, you need to think about it, you need to conceptualize the experience. Yeah, so you need to be trying on the clothes that you have that you've never worn, things that look ridiculous. Do it on the internet, more importantly, if you can, because that kind of is another distraction, and once you've been putting that on, then people can watch it and they can make fun of the experience. I don't know. It's just all part of moving and packing, and like I said, I am the best at packing, so if you want to know how to pack, I think you should fucking listen to me. Obviously. I move tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, and by that I mean today, if you're watching this on the day that it uploads. I am ahead of the game. I'm not stressed, okay? I am not increasing my volume or fucking moving my weight back to the, like, I am not anxious about this move. I don't dislike packing. I am not avoiding packing. I am the best at it, okay? You can trust this face. You can trust me. I am trustworthy. I pack really well. I'm doing good at this packing thing. I'm not freaking out. No, I'm actually not, like legitimately not freaking out. I'm not doing the packing though, because that is against the point. Against, this is as fucking un-American as anything you could do. Now, with the whole packing thing that happens, you will find empty containers. Make sure that you take due care to put these into the correct rubbish or recycling kind of experience for them. This may take a couple hours. Take as long as you need. Think about it, stew on it, really, you know, make sure that you've made an informed decision. Google it if you have to. Like just recently I was Googling, do you recycle paper? And then I asked, what kind of paper do you recycle? And then I went down a rabbit hole of all the different kinds of paper that there are. You learn a lot instead of packing, which is most important. And I think another thing you really want to make sure you are doing when you are in the middle of moving and packing all of your shit up, make sure that you're doing your laundry. Look, no, in all honesty, if you do your laundry, then it's already crunkled up, it's already fucked. You can just put it in the wash basket, and then the wash basket is ready to just go on the truck and go and hope to fuck that you don't lose anything. Or don't do your laundry for like a year and then just put all your dirty clothes into a vehicle of transport, and then that way you can clean it all when you get to the apartment. But my mum planted the seed of doubt in me that I might not actually have a washing machine at my place. And if I don't, it's okay, it's fine, I'm not freaking out about that because I hardly do my laundry anyways. Let's be honest, I fucking stink. Like, I'm not the kind of person you want to be around for too long. This is why I don't have very many friends. Ask anybody. But the thing is, if I don't have a washing machine at my new place, it means that I'm going to have to at some stage invest in a washing machine. And if I don't do that, then I will just not do it ever. So, do your laundry, don't do your laundry. Don't let your mum plant the seed of doubt of whether you have a washing machine or not at your new apartment. because that will freak you out. It will literally keep you up at night, and you will actually end up doing your laundry for the first time in 3 weeks because you will be so worried that you don't have a washing machine that like it almost seems enticing, like I wanted to do my laundry. Sorry, I almost threw up with that thought. But it's true. Like you don't know, it's another one of those things, if you don't have it, you never know when you'll want to. So I don't know if I have a washing machine at my new place. I guess you guys will find out with my house or apartment tour. So we're all in this together. We're all in this together. And it's a learning experience, and we will find out if I have a washing machine. But do your laundry, don't do your laundry. Just one or the other, you can't do both. And then just fucking put it all in boxes. But not until after you've inspected every single individual item that you own and ensured that you remembered every single thing about the specific item itself, and procrastinated with a video or a distraction or streaming or watching things, or you know, writing a diary entry or reading a diary entry. By the way, check out my Dear Diary series here on YouTube and all of the other things. But now I'm actually gonna go pack, I promise. That's a lie. Click these boxes to subscribe and watch the next video, and you guys will see me in the next one. So make sure you are subscribed so that you can see it, and if not, you can just click here and watch it, okay? Bye!